What's up, intelligent people? It's me, your boy Pat. Like y'all don't know that, right? Y'all gotta excuse all the junk that I got going on in my background. I turned the desk around and whatever. Don't even worry about it. Just look at me. I don't like the lighting in this room, so this video, I don't care for it too much. My head look a mess, which is really not, but you know, whatever. How y'all been? Good? Okay. Look, today I'm gonna talk about when cheating goes wrong. All right, recently, one of my friends, well, not recently, but a couple of months ago, one of my friends was over here, and he was on my Nook. I rooted my Nook or whatever to make my little Android tablet thing. And he signed in on my Facebook. Well, he signed in on his Facebook on my Nook. And all these months later, a couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, I guess, I went on to my Nook, to get on my Facebook or whatever. Click on it. He's still logged in. Now, if y'all know anything about this friend, you know that he's kind of a slut. Well, he a slut. And so I commenced to go through his Facebook. I did what any normal person would do, and if you wouldn't do it, oh well, I did it. I kind of felt bad at first, but it is what it is. So I'm going through it now. Mind you, this person has a boyfriend, right? And so I'm going through these messages, and I'm seeing all these messages from all these different dudes saying, giving out the phone number, saying, "Hey, you sexy." And I know a lot of y'all think that, it's okay to give somebody a compliment if you're in a relationship. I think that calling somebody else sexy while you're in a relationship, through a message on Facebook, the private messages on Facebook, I think they're stretching it a little bit too far. Now, with that being said, I click on a message from this dude who he used to mess with back in the day. And oh my God, right? And then there's some more messages that I seen. Like, if you're in a relationship, you don't ask some other dude if you can come and bathe them. I don't give a damn what your job description is. You just don't do that. You don't tell another nigga that you gonna nut on his chest and y'all sitting up here texting each other back messaging each other back and forth, talking about y'all about to get in and jack off and look at my vista, and the other dude asking you, have you nutted yet? And it just was a mess. So naturally, being the person that I am, and I don't like injustice, I was gonna say something at first, but I called one of my other friends, and me and him talked about it, and he was like, well, Pat, it's not your issue, whatever, blah, blah. I'm like, you right. But still, he was like, well, you knew he was a slut. We knew this was going to happen. I said, yeah, but I was rooting for him. Like, y'all, I was truthfully rooting for him. I really, 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 really wanted him not to cheat in this relationship. But, I kind of figured it was going to happen. So, all that said, one day he had tweeted on Twitter something about his BF and the new phone. And when I saw that BF thing, like, my mind just went there, and I started tweeting all the little shit on Twitter. If y'all remember last week, I think it was last week. Yeah, last week I'm tweeting all this stuff or whatever because I was pissed. I can't stand for you. Why be in a relationship with some fucking body if you know you're gonna cheat on them? And even if you don't know you're gonna cheat on them, when you do decide to cheat on them, why not get out of the relationship? That's what I don't understand. Like, why not just get out of the relationship? Because obviously there was something that was not there, or now it's something that's missing, or whatever the case may be. Some people just can't hold in their sexual indiscretions or whatever, and then they got to go out and get somebody else. But why put that person through all of that bullshit? Like, what happens when his boyfriend finds out that he's been cheating on her? Then now this boy, we probably got somebody else bit on here. It just, you fell into the stereotype. Not to mention the fact the boy then lost one of his good friends because they got together and they want to move in together and all this, and they only been knowing each other for a couple of months. But you know what? Just y'all tell me, how hard is it for you to break up with somebody after you've cheated on them? I just want to know the answer to that question. And what would y'all have done in the situation? Would you have approached that friend and let him know, look, this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah? Or, like, how would you have handled that situation? So, y'all tell me. I got mad, and now I'm not friends with the person no more because I can't stand shit like that. He unfriended me from Twitter, and unfollow me on Twitter and unfriend me on Facebook like I really give a damn. But yeah. It was just one of those situations. So it's like, what do you do? And then, wait, first of all, then he found out. That's what I'm going to tell you. He found out that I had went through his Facebook and he got mad at me. Now, every time this motherfucker come over to my house, he going through my computer to look and see where I've been. He going through my phones, like doing the same thing, but then he want to get mad because I found him out. And when one of my other friends was telling him about it, the only thing he could say, oh, so Pat meddling. Pat meddling. Okay, I meddle, but you're cheating on your boyfriend. They got those Libra scales. Like, you know, this, come on. Somebody, y'all explain it to me because I just fail to understand. I fail to understand. So with that being said, leave your comments below. Let me know, am I wrong for getting mad? For real. Deuces.